emails are my artillery. Every email that I send, it's another step to victory. From a zero to a million, watch me multiply with every cold email I send. See the potential in the sky. Persistence is my ally, determination in my veins. I'll reach a billion people, breaking all the chains. Oh yes, I'm scaling up, reaching all the leaders I please. From zero to a billion, it's a journey I embrace. With each email that I send, I'm conquering the inbox space. Drafting lines with precision, subject lines that intrigues and trips the minds. I personalize, optimize, make them easy to read. Automation at my fingertips, scaling up with ease. I'm part of Nolan and the emails family. I have a big dreams. From zero to a million, watch me multiply with every cold email I send. See the potential in the sky. Persistence is my ally, determination in my veins. I'll reach a billion people, breaking all the chains. Oh yes, I'm scaling up, reaching all the leaders I please. From a zero to a billion, it's a journey I embrace. With each email that I send, I'm conquering the inbox space. There's an inbox out there waiting for a spark. In the silence of the internet, I'll leave my mark. Innovation is my compass, growth my guiding star. From local to global, I will decide who I want to reach as I wish. Oh yes, I'm scaling up, reaching all the leaders I please. From a zero to a billion, it's a journey I embrace. With each email that I send, I'm conquering the inbox space. I'm you and you are me, together let's feel free. You are welcome to join me. That's the website I represent. We are open all hours at get.buildingemails.com. I will welcome you with open arms, and the inside we truly care. We are no limit emails family. Our motto is no one better left behind, a place for all of us to have joy and pride. No limits, no boundaries, no restrictions, just the freedom of communications we all need and deserve to have.
Yes, yes. Welcome everyone. Happy evening. Happy Wednesday nights. After we cook a good stream this evening. A little different one, by the way. Welcome all. And I hope you like this version of the anthem. That being said, as usual, this is Evan, on behalf of No Limit Emails team. Greetings and welcome everyone. Either you are watching live or replay, as usual. If you are just joining the No Limit Emails, please provide us the domain that we need to install the system for you, and make sure you add your domain to the Cloudflare, as always we say, and send us your Cloudflare login details, and we will take care of the rest for you. When it's done, we will send you your login details. In this period, please just be patient. We do not do favors. Whoever comes in first, guys, gets in first. That's how it works. And that being said, sometimes your system can fail quite a few times when we do the test, guys, and that sometimes hold us up. Therefore, just be patient, guys. We want to give you the machine that oiled up, ready to go, and therefore sometimes takes a little bit time in our end to actually tune everything up as test proof it works. Everything have to be on green before we give you guys. And when you get it, also follow on-screen instructions, and as well as please follow the guide that we send to you, and as well as jump on a live room with us so we can help you do a one-to-one with you or join us in groups. Well as we have a couple of different groups live now, guys. We have Sport Live room is always available, well as we have Challenge Live room, and has always been available, is going on for thousands of hours. Congratulations, the gang of No Limit emailers. So without you, really, that's not possible. So I'm personally so grateful to you guys, amount of time you put in. Let's get up to that. This time actually cracked the 2 million, 2,000 hour kind of live stream. That'd be amazing to see that. Anyway, I know we can do it, guys. We will. What they say, where there is a will, there is a way. So that's what I really personally believe too. And that's for congratulations to all of you who got your count lately. And I am so pleased for you guys, as honestly, I'm so excited to work with you guys and help you in any way, shape, and form you struggle, guys. You don't know anything about system, please let me know. And as well as just YouTube it, as I want to know something about how to do whatever it is that you gotta do, be it email, be it form, be it automations, and be it your email content writing and compiling and publishing your landing pages, your asset uploads, basically your what you call your stages and your lead nurturing forms and all that, guys, all in. And we ourselves has been kind of chipping on them as basically video by videos. To be honest, it is vast system, guys. I have almost done nearly 3,000 videos myself. I have not come into this thing that we are using as a tool. And I'm not saying this as exaggeration, but really it's just how vast it is, how flexible it is, what you can do on it. And that being said, is literally, if you are used to something like WordPress, you know is how flexible WordPress is. And the tool that we are using is very similar, guys. We building extra things on top of it to sweeten it up for ourselves. And that has been amazing for me as an experiencing, sending so many emails out, proving all doubters what's possible with data. And that being said, this evening stream, guys, question of online. One thing I want to show you when I'm kind of answering these questions, guys. So this is basically where a lot of people asking me questions. Let me just get it up so you guys can see. I really don't ask myself questions like kind of like empty head, but generally like I am part of the Quora. Let me first of all, if you are new to this channel, welcome. But if you are not new, as you already know, probably you already know this like place that where I am at. And here it is, guys. So as you can see, people asking me, first of all, let's actually just look at my profile here. So let's go ahead, and what do we need? Look, we need to just click on here, and then we're going to see, all right. So as you can see, I've been here since 2015, guys. I have basically content views of about 266K, around 3K this month. And obviously you can see notification I'm getting, but there's one important part that I really like you to take a note in here, is about this part here, where it says answers, questions, posts, followers, and etc. Don't worry about followers, but really, as you can see, 100 followers not going to give me 200K kind of clicks over a period of time, but this is over a period of time. It didn't happen in one night, guys. So as you can see, I'm inputting more answers than the actual questions that I'm asking, because one side of this, when you're answering the questions, also kind of applies to you as an expert, well as when you're answering questions, kind of can put you in both categories. So in Quora, as more questions you validly answer, as more highly regards you, and then pushes some of the stuff you're answering, basically people upvote. And that's basically where lots of people keep asking me questions, guys. Let's actually see this notification. I did look yesterday, so as you can see, my answer had 500 views the past week. How much does the backlink cost? That's the kind of stuff I'm answering. And obviously, when it comes, is generally about marketing, market space, how to make money, how to do things, how to stuff. So the category that I'm kind of engaged with is kind of, as you can see in here, pretty mixed stuff. And some of the answer that I made, and some of them obviously withheld by them. This is also kind of like spam filter they have. Can I start a profitable business with website, social media pricings? This kind of questions keep coming to me. So that's basically where lots of the people keep basically posting kind of stuff and adding me to it answer. And then I am basically, you can see the categories that I am involved in here is marketing, sales, web development, obviously London, and obviously School of Life, right? So this is basically related to today's topic, but because to really answer to today's topic, if I wasn't doing it myself, I think I would not qualify to answer some of these questions. So therefore, I think I'm semi-qualified as an experience by having the tool and experience in with tool. And let's get rid of the quarry. If you want to kind of go check that out, guys, you can go check this out. Definitely is decent enough place that you can get traction, but really is the kind of traffic there is a little bit sucks. So it takes a while. It's cold traffic, and as you can see, you have to prove that you're delivering a little bit more value than you want to suck it out, and you can survive there for a long time without actually getting banned and anything like that, as you can see in my dates that I've kind of been in there. So go ahead and of course follow the spaces and all that. And guys, if you follow me, of course I do follow you back, but really in here, that's where a lot of the questions comes to me. So I try to do if it's related to what we are doing, especially on the email marketing scene, guys. So I try to relay what we are doing, what myself kind of doing on day-to-day stuff, so you guys can see. Anyhow, so working online, as you can see, you have to be in a lot of places. That's kind of given. You can't really skip that kind of like shortcut, unfortunately. As working online, you have to be everywhere. If you are not everywhere, you got to find a way to be everywhere. And obviously, to be everywhere, it becomes a problem for lots of people because becomes a costly and becomes a headache to kind of basically be able to control even some sort of it that basically doesn't get out of hand. So if you look the people that they are everywhere in the media and everywhere else, so you can see like literally every one of those guys, they have quite big media teams behind them, and they doing lots of things. So for us as an individual, how do we catch up with these people? How do we kind of corner the market for ourselves, guys? And that's always been challenge for myself over the years. Honestly, this is kind of right, the truth has always been challenging because of really the cost and the technical kind of side of things that you need to really have in place, just like the big companies do. And if you do that, and it's easy. So working online, guys, as you know, is literally this long string of things. You could keep putting it like a loop in it, like a curtain loop, really will never end. You just keep adding stuff in, what you could do online, what you could not do online. Be it digital, but really is digital connected to the physical world. As you know, I send you message, say, can we meet up this day to this place? Guess what happens? We meet up. So this is basically is kind of really extended way of connectivity that is never been available to our ancestors. So, and is available to us, and how do we really benefit from? So what kind of stuff that we really need to do in order for us to benefit from it? And the core of it, as you all know, internet works based on a data. So when we look in the real world, a real world also work based on a data. And in the real world, the data is called time exchange for money. And the internet is called a data exchange for money or something. So we have this extension available to us, but really the big data companies, as you all know, only things that you have to really know is about credit score agency, for example. Just like, as you all know, in the United States, they make billions of dollars, guys. I mean, literally billions. This is data collection companies, uh, aggregation companies, uh, privately set up, hold tons of data and kind of exchange this data for money, I don't know, for points, for favors, and also the things is private entity. So this kind of things is this company's been taking advantage of it, including, let's say, our good uncle Google, well as Microsoft doing the similar thing, or any other entity, or social media is doing similar things. So the main reason that really the most of those tech companies become so rich, the main source is data. So they turn in data to money and assets and so on and so forth. So can we emulate them, or can we at least play, let's say, one corner of the wheel within this game as an individual without getting broke? All right? So this is the essential part to understand. Can we as an individual play just tiny bit of this wheel? So if we can accomplish play tiny bit of this wheel, we can accomplish a lot of things those big companies do. For us, we can scale it up even more bigger than they do, because they have a kind of lots of had decision makers, and all these companies, they kind of would not just go say, well, I want to send 10 billion emails. So we can, therefore, we have kind of got some chance to play this really data game well. Not just for ourselves, but also be a conduit for other people, charge other people for the tools that we have that it costs us, so we can recharge other people for the similar kind of data. That being said, for us, generally is about contact data. Is most important data in the world is the contact data. Because if you have the contacts, basically biggest puzzle part of the puzzle, you kind of solve. And that's always been expensive, that's always been hard to get, that's always been controlled by people like Equifax or whatever, kind of like credit kind of scoring companies, mortgage scoring companies, all that. Anyways, you guys can do a little bit research about this, like, what kind of B2C data do you really want to work with? What is, like, also you gotta look at this, sometimes really small investment for big gains in long term. And these companies do that. That's why literally they make kinds of tons of money with data. So as we all know, data is the gold rush of the internet, and therefore we have to find many different type of data, see what we can monetize, what we can improve, what we can save and sell later for better money. All this kind of transactions can happen with data, just like anything else you buy. Let's say you buy literally classic art for, I don't know, X amount of millions. You saving it, oh, somebody else gotta pay more, right? But generally, data is more valuable, exchangeable kind of commodity than anything else. So, as you know, everything that we do right in the internet is literally is mathematical data and text data, voice data, and all image data, this kind of stuff, and makes basically value of the internet. And for us, we need to find the valuable kind of places that we can mine the data, we can reorganize the data, and as well as use it for ourselves as we wish, and also try to find out who else needs the data. Guys, we all know about the dark web. I don't want you to go to dark web by data. There is plenty data on the surface of the internet on public. And I hope this evening's file that I made, it really took me quite a while, guys, few hours. I did the research a little bit deep level to find out much information as possible to add to that file, to research about data, to places to look for, and all that kind of stuff. I hope you really enjoy that file and make use of it. So as part of this equation of data, guys, I don't want to hold you this evening too long, as you all know. So there's no point just talking about it without doing it, they say, right? So I'm going to get my system up, guys. I already uploaded some data anyway. So the basic pillar of basic contact data, right? So in my case, I have basic contact data. What do I really need to do with it? In our case, we have services that we try to get, just say, hey, we're doing this, and is it really good for you? So we're using data to get basically some awareness happening around the world about us exist and doing something. So that's main objective here. But and also in my case, I'm doing actually kind of really mass scale outreach, as you know. So especially if you are new, you don't know what I'm talking about. Really, we send millions of emails based on like what we done as a group work just lately. So looking utilizing this data better way for myself, and also basically testing it so I could package up and I could repackage and sell, and or just really distribute to help somebody. Just not necessarily I have to make all the time money with it, but whole idea is use kind of like really with respect, that you should not get wrong, and that's what I'm doing. So I already have uploaded a segment for today, and as well as I made an email, and we're going to hit send button on that email and conclude it in members room. So as you can see, first of all, I'm just going to show you yesterday's email. We climbing up, as you can see the numbers are going, guys. I'm hoping to get maybe 150 to 200 clicks from that email, but this is the email for today. It's a little bit different email, but this is interesting because literally this data is brand new and I just uploaded it and I don't know those people. So this is my email I got sent. Basically I have this image in here. I grab this if I was you, tailored email solution for you, and then we have yesterday's live stream we did, and basically more links. But the twist in here in this email, guys, as you can see, there is on here, I have not really added the content yet in here. You can see there is nothing here. It's just I need to add tiny bit of content so we can send this. So let me just get that tiny bit of content. Just give me a second, gentlemen. So I will get one moment. I had it earlier actually on the let me see if I saved the file. So I did make an email content. Unfortunately my PC would not really restart, so I made, hopefully Google Docs saved me. So I think Google Docs saved me probably. So we had an email that was that's like something like this. Anyhow, so let's go ahead and just add it. So I look at this data myself, see what I could do with it, guys, and it's pretty interesting what we can do with this data. So I have that, and let me see where I can put this content. I think maybe we stick it just below this video here. So something like this. So I would just say I would like to. Maybe I just say I. So we have this tiny bit of content as an email. So how do we turn this data to something, right? And obviously, if we do not have a way to process it and be able to kind of utilize it, be useless. So let's go ahead. Let's go save and close. Now just refresh, and our thing should take place. By the way, yes, we good, we good. And one thing I want to change in here, guys, I want to go back. I want to give it this tiny little twist that normally we don't get. So I'm just going to add another bit of text in here. I'm going to say I am live. I'm live here now, something like that. Enter the room, and then I'm just going to get a room link. I made a room, by the way, but this is going to be interesting. So where did we go? So I'm just going to add a link in here. So I mean, I could say in here something else, but I'm live here now. Enter the room. To enter the room. Live demonstration to see, I think. That's it. I'm just happy with that. If somebody enter, by the way, we'll speak to them. So now we are live actually in the email, and there we go, guys. So we have this data. Let's turn to the some gold and to something. So as you know, one form of a gold of the internet is really internet traffic, right? So we are basically generating traffic. See what happens with this email. It's a little bit different email than the other one, but as an A/B test, we'll see what happens next couple of versions of this, and maybe we tweak around each version to see. And by the way, once more, as usual, guys, so when it comes to the data, if I really didn't use it myself, I think I would not really qualify to talk about this stuff. And I hope you see myself doing it, utilizing the data to reach out to literally millions of people. And yes, you're not going to get rich overnight, guys. This is all about really to start off with cheap advertising, to getting a lot of eyeballs, a lot of attentions to yourself or to something that you are doing, to your social media, to your product, to your shop, literally anything that you want to just kind of raise awareness. This is one of the best form of data that you're going to have. So the text doesn't work, guys. It's too expensive. Social media restricted. Email service providers out there, they just kind of skim you. Really is the best form that we found out for ourselves, for our members, as a family. As you can see, we are all have a kind of opportunity and as well as tools, easily doing this without actually any problems, guys. Consistency is the key in here for scaling up. As you can see, if I wasn't consistent myself, you probably would have whacked me with a wet belt or something. Say, hey, you're not being consistent. But really, just check really my my consistency record. Last 100 days on YouTube, see if I failed a day or not. Really, that's the whole idea about really not taking your feet off the pedal when you have a really the machine feed for the machine and really will to do it, guys. So that's basically where is all kind of lead to. So have the machine that works, that you can utilize many bits of different data. As we can see, guys, somebody actually jumped on that room. So by the way, we are live on that room, as you can see. Hello, live participant, let us know who you are, and post your question on the chat, or stay there till we actually end this live stream on YouTube very shortly, and I can join you in there. Wait there. So pretty interesting, guys. Emails going out. We get people in email. This is currently processing, guys. Pretty interesting. Now we have 3 people. Welcome everyone on the room. Please chat amongst yourself till I get back into this room. Now we have 4 people, guys. So the room is growing. Emails live, guys. So you can see, and hopefully you can see. By the way, there's no password on this room, so welcome everyone. Stay there. Pretty interesting, right? So, and sometimes people who open in the email maybe doesn't know they are live in this kind of email, but as you can see, guys, this is pretty interesting use of data. Send, live, connect with people. That's we are, right? So pretty interesting, guys. Very good experiment. I hope you guys enjoy and do this within your own emails, guys, and reach out to people like this. See kind of like you can meet people and help people solve really the problem, as well as turn some data to money, guys. This is what happening in my case, and I hope you try and also happens to your case, because it's important that we utilize the internet for good things happening for us, guys. And this is amazing opportunity for everybody. Use the tools and data, try to do good and great things. That being said, once more, I wish you all a great evening, and I will speak to you once more tomorrow, same time, same place. And meantime, happy sending. Press that send button, guys, and I will speak to you just a second in the members room. Take care.